The Fort Palace of Neemrana is situated on a hillside in the Aravalli mountain range, 122 kilometers from Delhi on the road to Jaipur. The fort dates back to 1464 and for over 6 centuries has been occupied by the descendants of Prithviraj Chauhan, king of the Rajput Chauhan dynasty. Over the years, the facade and ramparts began to crumble, and in 1947 the owner, Raja Rahinder Singh, moved out of the palace, leaving the buildings to decay. The ruins were eventually acquired for renovation as a luxury hotel, and by 1991 the fort became resplendent and majestic again. Many games that are popular today have their origins in India. Here in this room are some examples of the pastimes that were enjoyed by Maharajas and their guests. Neemrana Palace Fort Hotel is a dream wedding venue that is steeped in history and rustic charm. Many elaborate celebrations take place here in this wonderful medieval setting, and the festivities include traditional music, drums, dancing, marigold garlands and showers of roses. The amphitheatre has an excellent stage for ceremonies, and the colourful gardens and ancient buildings make a perfect backdrop for photographs.
All relations. That's fortunate.
Our bedroom suite on the 5th level is known as Gujarat Mahal, as it is decorated and furnished in the Gujarati style. Preparations for wedding ceremonies start very early in the morning, and this elegant couple are clearly enjoying their photo shoot. The Hindu marriage ceremony will take place later in the day at an auspicious time determined by the couple's astrology. Neemrana is a busy town which is well known for its university, polytechnic and the School of Aeronautics. In recent years there has been a massive industrial growth, bringing new job opportunities to the town, but also an increase in air pollution and haze. On the outskirts of the town are a cluster of small rural villages where rustic life continues much the same as it has done for many centuries. The ancient wooden door of our suite opened out onto this patio area and was secured by a heavy padlock at the top of the door. In order to enter our room, it was necessary for Adrian to stand on a chair to be tall enough to open the lock. Many ancient stepwells can be found in India, especially in the more arid areas. They were originally built to ensure the availability of fresh water in times of drought. Some stepwells are quite simple structures, but this one near Neemrana is large and ornate with flights of steps going down 9 stories. Apart from conserving water, they were also used for bathing and as resting places for travellers. Dadikar Fort is an amazing combination of the beauty of nature, centuries of history, and the reflection of Indian culture and art. This ancient fort dates back to the 10th century, when it was originally the residence of the Chand dynasty. Some years later, when they moved to nearby Balakila Fort, Dadikar was used as a military camp. With the passage of time, the building became very dilapidated, but the ruin was eventually purchased in 1997 and beautifully restored to its former glory. It was opened as a heritage hotel in 2007.
फोटोग्राफ नहीं जाती है आपकी तस्वीर लेना चाहती हूँ फोटो पूरा खींचना चाहती हैं हम
Dadikar Fort is situated on a small mound in the midst of the Aravalli Hills, with beautiful views over the colourful gardens, the dense forests, and the surrounding countryside. From the elevation of the battlements, the views over the Rajasthani landscape are breathtaking. And from dawn to dusk one can hear the call of the peacocks, the screeching of parakeets, and the chatter of small birds.
आप लोगों ने हमारा बहुत प्यार किया।
थैंक यू मैम। This is what? जी
टोस्ट
टोस्ट में लगा
सीरियसली
टोस्ट वाइट वन करो ब्राउन वन
ब्राउन ब्राउन फॉर मी प्लीज
no a little bit एक दो pieces but they don't give eggs here
These are some photos I
Balakila Fort is perched on a steep cliff about 300 metres above sea level, overlooking the city of Alwar. The building of this fort was commenced in 1551 by Hassan Khan Muwati in typical Indo-Islamic style of architecture. It is on a massive scale. Balakila extends over a distance of 5 kilometres from north to south and has 15 large towers, 51 small towers and 8 entrance gates. The impressive crenellated perimeter walls appear to march across the hillside and encompass the many palaces and temples within the fort. The picturesque views and the incredible architecture of Balakila still reflect the grandeur of a bygone era. But sadly the buildings have been rather neglected, and further work is now needed to restore this historic property.
लाया जाएगा कहीं।
The majestic peacock is the national bird of India. It is a symbol of grace, joy, beauty and love, and has a rich religious and legendary involvement in Indian traditions.